everyone. My name is McClay Patton, and I'm a freshman here at Mountain Pointe. I will be speaking about Gabe Trujillo. The students and staff at Mountain Pointe High School are expected to show purpose, pride, and performance. Steve Adams, a former freshman and sophomore graphic design teacher and a current photography teacher, believes that Gabe Trujillo showed these three things when he attended Mountain Pointe in 1997 to 2001. In his first semester of freshman year, Trujillo disappeared from school for many months. When Gabe was 14 years old, his asthma problems caused paralysis and he became a quadriplegic. He was struck with a severe cold and fell into a coma. Gabe woke up from his coma and had a collapsed lung. Trujillo lost total use of all four of his limbs. Even with these health challenges, Gabe accomplished many things throughout high school and after. Steve Adams considers Gabe to be an example for others. He was always looking for opportunities, staying confident in his abilities, and showing perseverance. He always had a positive attitude and never let his paralysis get in the way, said Adams. Trujillo always had trouble with sports because of his asthma, but that never stopped him even after he became a quadriplegic. He now plays power soccer for exercise. He was always a big sports fan and an athlete at heart, said Adams. When Steve heard about Hall of Fame nominations, he immediately thought of Trujillo. Gabe was always a role model to others, and that was one of the reasons I nominated him, along with the fact that he completed high school with straight A's and he was top of his class. Gabe did many great things after high school. He created the Disabled Devil on Wheels program at ASU and is now working as the social media marketing consultant for the Phoenix NBC station 12 News. He earned his degree at ASU in journalism, film, and media studies and continues to excel beyond his physical limits. After high school, he grew and matured like most people, but now he is very humble. High school provides many challenges for everyone, but for some of us, like Gabe Trujillo, we will take those challenges and use them to fuel us for a greater future. Please welcome Gabe Trujillo to accept his nomination.
First off, thank you for that introduction. I really appreciate it. I just want to thank you all for being here today. I humbly and graciously accept this nomination. It's a humbling experience to get this nomination, and I'm grateful to be recognized among some great alumni. I'm just glad I get to be nominated before Will Clay, because I don't know how I'm going to upstage an Olympian and a silver medalist, so thank you for that. My experience at Mountain Pointe began way back in 1997. I was a freshman in high school, and it was just a month into my career when I became sick. And it ultimately caused me to miss my entire freshman year. When I was a kid, I was really studious. I enjoyed school. I was constantly being teased for being the only first grader to walk around with a day planner. So school was a big part of who I was. So even though I was in the hospital, I knew I wanted to stay with my schoolwork. I ended up completing my entire freshman year of high school in the hospital because I wanted to come back here as soon as I can to be with my friends and incredible teachers. So once I was released from the hospital, almost 8 months since the incident, I came back to school and rejoined my classmates, and my first goal was to graduate on time with my classmates because being here at Mountain Pointe was definitely one of the best experiences in my life. I know in the news lately, we see a lot about bullying and the negative impact that being around kids can be, but I just hope that my experience goes to show that what the power of a community can do. Having such a strong support system, whether it's my family or the students and even the teachers here, just seeing the familiar faces like Mr. Moses and Mr. Amshire really goes to show just how vital it was to not just have me succeed, but the entire community as well. So I really appreciate that. I just want to leave you guys with a good quote that's resonated with me throughout my career and my successes is from Gandhi that says, "Strength doesn't come from physical capacity, it comes from an indomitable will." And I think that not just myself, but all the people here on stage just show that as long as you have the strength and courage to succeed, you can do whatever you want, and I'm just glad to be considered a Mountain Pointe alumni, and thanks for the consideration.